Hello again, guys. Now, gotta be honest with you, I'm really excited about this one. Now I'm going to have a look at the Clive Barker's Infernal Parade Mcfarlane figures, and I've got to be honest with you, it's one of my favourite series of figures that I'm proud to say I own. Don't know why. Just absolutely love them. Each figure comes with a section of the story, Clive Barker's Infernal Parade. It's not in book format like the Tortured Soul Series 1. They are actually in the packaging, in the sleeve, in the packaging in there. And the stories aren't as long as the Infernal Parade stories, but I just really like the story, to be honest. Just how they all come together, and just another brilliant set of macabre characters from Clive Barker's mind. And just as good characters as they are, the figures are just as fantastic, to be honest. 6 to collect in total, and they are all quite hard to get hold of, to be honest. If any of them that you are going to get off quite easily, it would be this guy, the Golem Elijah. But all in all, they are quite hard to get hold of, and if you do get them, you'll be paying quite a bit of money for them as well, to be honest. Quite why they didn't take off, I don't know, but I just think anyone who likes the Hellraiser figures, obviously even the Infernal Parade figures, just need to add these guys to your collection, because if not, they are the best out of all the sets, to be honest. And I've like I've mentioned in a previous Infernal Parade video, I have heard these, or sorry, seen these mentioned on the internet as being the Tortured Soul Series 3, but for some reason they changed the name to the Infernal Parade. I don't know, just to give it its own identity or what. I don't actually know if they are actually in Tortured Soul Series 3, but I read it on a few different places on the internet, so if you read it on the internet, it must be true. But anyway, like I say, there were 6 figures that came out, which are Dr. Fetters, Family of Freaks. This guy here, like I say, he's probably the more common one to get hold of, which is Golem Elijah. This guy is Tom Requiem, and he's got Clovio with him. Tom Requiem, the King of Showmen, and Clovio. Don't know why I'm leaving that one on there. There is the Sabbaticus, which is Bleb and Healer. Mary Slaughter, the Spike Swallower. And lastly, my personal favourite for obvious reasons, Bethany Bled, the Prisoner in the Iron Maiden. Now all the packaging is the same on the back. We'll start with this one, Bethany Bled, which shows a picture of Mary Slaughter, Dr. Fetters' Family of Freaks, Bethany Bled, Sabbaticus, Golem Elijah, and Tom Requiem. Fantastic carnival look packaging to it. Obviously, this is the Infernal Parade, the newest action figure collaboration between Clive Barker and Todd McFarlane. Shows what's happened behind the curtain when the circus is in town. And obviously a picture of them on the side. Bethany Bled, the Prisoner in the Iron Maiden. And obviously the figure in the front there, blister packaging. And on there it says featuring new Clive Barker story in packaging. What is interesting on there is it does say Series 1, which sadly to date we have not seen a Series 2, and so I just want to see the date on here, 2004. So obviously being Series 1 in 2004, I think that's a dead cert that we're not going to see a Series 2, sadly. I guess they didn't sell well enough to warrant a second series, but I certainly would have liked to have seen one. Right, so like I said, so this is Bethany Bled. They all come on these little trolleys, sorry, little carts, really, for the carnival, and they can all be linked together by the peg and hook on either end of the cart. Bethany Bled comes with this removable top bit which you have to put on. All these figures are obviously pre-posed as well. You can't really do anything with them, to be honest. They're all pre-posed, and they just look fantastic. Or obviously, if you can get them all in a row, they do take quite a bit of space. But if you can get them all in a row, and then even have your tortured souls in front of them, that looks absolutely fantastic. Which is how I've got them displayed, to be honest. Like I said, so they all come on these little carts. Annoyingly, when the wheels come separate. I'll show you in this packaging here. In the packaging, the wheels always come not attached, and you have to fix them to the bottom of the cart. Now, on 2 occasions, I've had, unfortunately, where the pole doesn't go through the cart, and I've had to basically get a nail and knock the last little bit out. So be very careful if you do have to do that. And sadly, I've broken a couple of little spikes. Sorry, little the wheel prongs on a couple of them, pushing the wheels on because they're quite tough to get on. And annoyingly, when you're trying to push them on, the little spikes on the ends of the wheels can snap off as well. The little spikes here. So just be very careful putting them together. Now, she comes in this obviously casket, the Iron Maiden, and she also comes with 3 little locks as well. Perfect for losing. And 2 removable swords, which you put through there to add to the effect. And like I say, these have all got fantastic stories that go with them. Again, Clive Barker's done a fantastic job of making brilliant stories to go with them as well. So anyway, going on a bit too much. So that's Bethany Bled. This is Dr. Fetters' Family of Freaks, and as you can see, they do lose water, which I'm just going to basically take off the little bung at the bottom, top it up with water, and then obviously it looks great again for display. And I might even add a bit of, again, food colouring in there, because this one here is normally a greeny colour, and I think it's a cow's head or a goat's head or whatever, goat's head in there, it's normally got a pinky colour to it, so I'll probably add a bit of food colouring in there just to give them a bit of distinctive look to them. I dare say this is probably a bit of a boring one out of the whole set, to be honest, because they're just obviously horrible things in jars, but good story that comes with them about how the guy mutates, Dr. Fetter mutates people to become his family of freaks, and bloody heavy packaging as well, to be honest. Obviously all that water in there makes this a very heavy item. If you're buying it on eBay, you'll probably pay a few quid more for packaging, purely because the weight of it. To be honest, all of these have got a bit of substantial weight to them and all. It's nice when you get a figure and you've got a bit of clout in there and all, and you're thinking, well, that's got a heavy figure there. So that's Dr. Fetters' Family of Freaks. The next one I've got here is Golem Elijah. Now this is again, what out of all of them, this is one of the better stories as well. Like I say, they're not very long stories, but they're worth reading. And if you can actually even turn the little handle in here to make him move on there. It's quite cool, all these little cogs and things, and the chains in him and the hooks. He's a cool looking figure. Now I am a bit annoyed in the sense that I have actually bought 3 of these. This one was out of packet when I brought it, and they always, nearly every single one of them has got a bar broken on it somewhere. I've had to do some repairs on this guy, to be honest, to fix the bars, and you can't really blame people for it, because even if I show you this guy, mint in packaging, that bar's broke, and that there. So even when they're mint in packaging, they still are damaged, which is bloody annoying, to be honest. But what can you do? I've got to be honest with you, I brought one of these mint in packaging because this one was broken, so I brought another one mint in packaging, and that arrived in worse condition than this. So I did actually sell it on, telling the buyer that it was damaged. They didn't mind. They were just going to keep it displayed like that, like I am, to be honest, so they weren't too worried. But like I say, if you do buy this out of packaging, just be careful with regard to all the bars being broken on him. And like I say, and make sure you got all the little cogs and things with it to make it complete. So that one's the Golem Elijah. This one is, who we got here? Let's go for Tom Requiem. So this one is Tom Requiem, and he's the leader of the carnival. One of my favourite figures in this series, to be honest. Hold on, let's move him over there. I love the fact that he's got his little chains full of fingers hanging off him there. And he also comes with Clovio, the little clown. Now I haven't got his, he normally has a little stick in his arm. Try to see it in packaging. Can't see it in the packaging, but normally has a little stick in his arm there. He's a cool figure. I really like the way that Tom Requiem's left leg, or his wooden leg downwards, is a little seat that Clovio actually sits on. Oh, that's quite cool. Again, fantastic figure, fantastic story as to how he became the leader, or sorry, the face of the Infernal Parade. Definitely interesting story going on there. And next one we have is Sabbaticus. So this is Bleb and Healer. Now this does have some serious weight to it, to be honest. It's quite a big, heavy figure there. So the creature's Sabbaticus, and this little clown here is Bleb, and I don't know if Healer's what's rattling around inside there. I guess it is, but on his body, this is actually kind of transparent, and something's wiggling around in there. So whether Healer is the pet name they've given this creature, or Healer is actually who's inside, I don't know. I'm assuming Healer is inside, because in the story, the three clowns. Oh yeah, in the story, Healer is the clown. Yeah, because they actually dig Tom Requiem up. But I won't spoil it too much for you. But obviously, I dare say you'll read the story. If you're interested enough to watch the video, you might be interested enough to read the stories. So yeah, he's in there. So Sabbaticus is the creature. So that's that one. And like I say, I like the fact he's got a bit of a transparent body going on there. And there's the last one in it. So the last one is Mary Slaughter. And this one does take quite a bit of assembling, to be honest. I'll just see that. Let's come apart here. Out of all of them, you're going to spend more time with the assembly on her, to be honest. And again, be very, very careful with her. There's so many little bits that can break. You have to put all these poles into her. And when pushing these down into the base, do that before you put the wheels on, because you do have to push quite hard, and if the wheels are already on, I dare say you'd probably break some of the wheels off. And this is just a little bit of story. This is the woman that Tom Requiem actually murders. But anyway, so they're all the Infernal Parade figures, so I'm just double checking, make sure I've gone through them all. Yep. Like I say, one of my personal favourite series out of all the figures that I have to be honest. I absolutely love these figures, and I fully recommend getting them into your collection. Even if you just get one or two, because like I say, they are quite expensive. Well, I say quite expensive, they are very expensive. And it's not just the expense of them all, it's the getting hold of them, to be honest, is a pretty hard job. But you will not go wrong if you've got this lot in your collection. Yeah, so as always, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. I will obviously be getting more videos out as soon as I can. I've got loads more to go through, and obviously get through them as quickly as I can and keep churning them out when I can. And obviously any comments, I do read every single comment and I will answer if possible. But yeah, thanks guys, take care, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers, bye bye.